live in a very low trust environment here in South Africa, and everything needs to be signed affidavits and certified copies to get everything done. Where do you think the bottlenecks are in terms of adoption for electronic signatures and digital signatures? Because I'm pretty sure it's not end users. I'm sure that they, as you say, will adopt them very quickly once they're available.
I think one of the areas is actually with the various entities. So for example, there are still laws in place that if you purchase fixed property, they do not permit for digital signatures, or if you're involved in the estate of a will or something along those lines, they are still requiring the need for wet signatures. So I think a lot of this has to do with those processes that have been there and have been there forever. But I think with COVID, I think that is going to be changing. And also the fact that a lot of people have been doing things a certain way for such a long time, that they trust that particular method. You know, I trust having my signature signed by Bob down the passage, but do they really know that it's Bob signing unless there's a witness? So there's a lot of this that comes into play, whether it is a wet or a digital signature.
There's still some confusion, and certainly, I'm still a bit confused. So what is the appropriate type to use in different circumstances?
A digital signature or a digital identity was originally made to be able to certify the document as a whole. So if I need to be able to initial in multiple areas on the document, and I need to be able to sign on various pages within that document, then an electronic signature with an audit trail would suffice, instead of having to digitally sign each and every single field and then validate, especially for the first time, which of those it is. If you do want to stay within the digital certificate that is available in Acrobat, you get a self-signed digital identity that you create on your device. It's usually valid for 5 years. But what would happen is sometimes those processes and the way that you are doing it is a little bit more cumbersome. So a digital certificate is mostly on a laptop environment.
Can you still edit the document once it's been signed, or is that hermetically sealed with an encrypted signature?
If we talk about Adobe Sign and we're talking about electronic signatures, you can have up to 25 different signatories in one signature process. They're two different scenarios depending on what it is that is required in the organization.